For 28 years, Mark has been fishing Jersey's waters. He says the escalating row over who can fish where isn't good for fishermen, French or British.
To me now, personally, it's gone too political. I think that's the problem now. I don't think the fishermen are getting a say into any of this. It's all the governments are fighting each other.
While officials fight, fishermen are trying their best to earn a living. But the fear is that tensions could boil over again. This was the situation in Jersey back in May, when French fishing vessels protested at the island's main harbour. France doesn't believe the Channel Islands or the UK government have issued enough fishing licences and is threatening restrictions from next Tuesday, such as extra checks and preventing British boats from landing their catch in France.
The measures being threatened do not appear to be compatible with the Trade and Cooperation Agreement or wider international law, and if carried through, will be met with an appropriate and calibrated response.
The UK has now summoned the French ambassador over France's plans to retaliate.
There had even been talk of electricity being dramatically cut to the Channel Islands, which is heavily reliant on its power from France. That threat was scaled back on Thursday, with France saying that it could increase tariffs instead. The government here in Jersey says it is extremely disappointed by the French government's threats and insists it is giving licences to those entitled.
Our door remains open. If logbooks are provided that show those vessels are fished in our waters, they will be entitled to a licence under the trade deal. We've acted with goodwill. We've provided an amnesty period. We've moved some vessels into being provided with temporary licences, which is giving them time to provide their logbooks.
That amnesty ends on Sunday. And as of now, there are 55 French vessels on the red list here in Jersey, meaning they'll have no right to fish these waters from next week. No one knows whether they'll leave quietly. Dan Whitehead, Sky News, in St Helier, Jersey.